Hi there, folks. Welcome back to another episode of the Short and Stout Guys. We are the Short and Stout Guys. I'm Terry.
I'm Daniel, and I am just so excited. We're getting close to Halloween Horror Night season.
Daniel, it's only June.
I know, but we're seeing lights and truss work, and we're just getting announcements day after day. It's a really exciting time.
Things are starting to kind of pick up in the area of Halloween Horror Nights. And you know, Daniel, another sign that Halloween Horror Nights and Halloween in general is coming.
What?
You start seeing a little bit of Halloween stuff appearing in the stores.
Ooh, you're right.
Absolutely. Well, today, you and I and the Mrs. Short and Stout guys, we were out doing some shopping and we ran across a pretty good amount of Halloween decor at a particular store called the At Home store in Claremont. We're going to take you along, take you for a look and see all kinds of stuff that they have in that store. Now, we did our best to try to get the prices accurate in the video that you're going to see. Can't guarantee everything, but we really tried to be accurate as we can. Now, again, you're not going to see everything, obviously, that they have, but we're going to give you, hopefully, a pretty good idea of the variety and the kinds of things, and maybe kind of an idea of what the prices are going to be like for this year's Halloween stuff. You ready to come along? Let's go. All right, we're here at the At Home store over here in Claremont where Halloween is happening. So we're going to go in and take a look at all the decorations and things that you can get to get yourself ready already for Halloween. At Home. We're at the Home Goods store in Claremont, and Halloween is starting to happen. We'll take a look and see what they've got and some prices. Skeleton dogs over here. The dogs are $80.
It's like Jungle Barn.
The armadillos, which you do see along the road occasionally in Florida, those are $12. Skeleton skulls, I guess, $14.99, $15. Of course, you need a skeleton teddy bear, who is $35. A cow, that is $89. Little birdies in the nest, which are $8, $7.99. The parents watching over them are $4.99. A cat waiting for them to fall out of the nest is $9.99. And of course, Jurassic Park kind of a vein. You have $6.99 for a little raptor skeleton. Another kitten for $5.99. We've got turtles for $2.99. And everyone needs a skeleton spider for $70. Pretty good size skeleton spider. Got a bloody pumpkin for, I have no idea, for $8.
What's it say?
Come in for a bite for $3. Lots of plants for $5. Crow for $10. It's a nice crow for $10. Skeleton head for $40, with some crows picking away. Got a ceramic pumpkin. It does not have a lid though, for $21.99. Little ghost cookie tray, serving tray for $9.99. Fancy skull for $10. Some little ceramic skulls for $2.99. They do light up. This one's got a light going. Little ceramic haunted houses. I don't see a price on this guy. For $35. Other ones on the bottom. Making it challenging to find a price.
Oh, right there.
$39.99. You can see how big it is. Pretty good size haunted house.
And it lights up.
So how much is this one, Daniel?
This one is $49.99.
Okay.
Okay,
So what makes it a little bit cooler is it has Venus flytraps all around it, which are kind of cool. You don't see that very often in a decorative wreath. Got kind of a Jack Skellington vibe here, and he is going for $30 for the Jack Skellington light up. What we got here? Some metal.
Yeah, it's metal. And
That's
then
nice.
It has a sensor here, so its mouth must have a light inside.
Okay. And what's the price on that? $17. Very cool. Oh, they were doing a lot with the Audrey. Daniel, that was a lot of Halloween stuff already in June.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of cool and creepy stuff.
Creepy stuff. Daniel, of all the stuff you saw there, what was the most impressive thing to you?
One of the most impressive things to me, I think, was the graveyard statue of the Grim Reaper.
It was like almost like a 6 foot tall. I don't really know. I didn't measure it, but very tall of a Grim Reaper. They're almost reminiscent of what you see in Epic at the graveyard scene, isn't it?
It is.
It's not the same thing, but it's very similar, right? And then of course they had the 10-foot skeleton, and they kind of aged it a little bit, so it looks a little bit more menacing, I thought.
Another thing I liked looking at was there was a reef that had like kind of weird vines and little Venus flytraps on it.
Yeah, that was
it was
big...
a little bit more expensive than I wanted to pay
Yeah.
for it, but it looked pretty cool.
You know, they really did have a lot of Venus flytrap or Audrey from
Little Shop of
Little
Horrors.
Shop of
That is
Horrors,
correct.
and a lot of that stuff going on, and tons of skeletons. And some of the skeletons pretty decent price. I mean, if you want just a basic skeleton, 5 foot or whatever those are, but lots of good options. You know, the sooner you get in, the better options you're going to have. Lots of cool stuff. Hope you enjoyed that video. Maybe you'll see us next time shopping for some Halloween things. Maybe you'll see us in the parks getting ready for Halloween Horror Nights. You just never know. But until then, take care.